now. What the fuck? Jam, thank you so much for telling me. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Wait, let's pretend that didn't happen. Wait. Not this. Okay. Shh. Nothing happened. You're seeing me for the first time. I totally haven't streamed for 5 minutes almost with my mic off. Don't worry about that. Oh, hi everyone. Oh my god. It's my first time seeing you today. Damn, that's embarrassing. Hello. Hi, Jam. Hi, all my juicy friends on this juicy day. Doing juicy things. Hello. Today I am taking the RAADS-R test, which is an autism self-report questionnaire situation to identify one's autism. So yeah, so glad you're here from the very beginning. Totally, there was nothing happened in the last 8 to 9 minutes. Totally, completely fine. But I've had, over the last couple years, I would say maybe since 2020, I've had some suspicions. I feel like social media has sort of helped me come across certain things, whether it's like ADHD or autism or anything in the neurodivergent umbrella. I feel like more of those, I guess, stories have come to the forefront. And so it's been very interesting to sort of understand, or maybe it's hard to explain, because what I was saying before I realized I was muted is that I was never somebody who even thought autism never crossed my mind. I feel like every time I've come across any sort of autistic representation in media, I felt like I never really related to it. So you know what I mean? So to me, it was never like, oh, that's me, or I should look into it or whatever. But yeah, I just thought a lot of the things about me were just personality traits. I thought, like some people have, struggle with socializing. Could just be my anxiety, could just be whatever. Some people, they have a hard time with certain clothes, and the textures and the fabrics of those clothes. Certain people love trains. I love a train as a concept. I get motion sickness, but that's another story for another day. But I never really, up until maybe the last 5 or so years, that's when I really started being like, wait, is this story about me? And a lot of things just sort of coming together to form this idea that I could, in fact, be neurodivergent in any way. So yeah, earlier this month, I had a psychiatrist appointment. I did bring this up, but I hadn't taken a test or anything of the sort. So this is probably something that I can take, whatever happens from the result of this, I could probably take into my next appointment in April and see if that will, or if I can do sort of more like follow-up tests or something of the sort to figure out if there's a diagnosis there to be had. Obviously, it's hard to really clock all of that within one appointment. So, here we are. But yes, let's catch up a little bit before I get into it. How are you, Jam? How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. What have y'all been up to this week? It's like the end of the week, the end of the month. Very nice. January took several years to get through, it seems, but at the same time it feels like it went fast. Like, it was a weird, I posted a short about it yesterday. January is just very weird. Like, it feels like it's the longest time of the world, but at the same time it feels like it went by fast, but at the same time it feels like a lot happened. So there's just a lot. This month has been a lot. This month has been a lot. I would love it if February was chill. Let's chill. February is gonna be a chill month. I'm asking for it. That's my request for the month of February, to not be as eventful. Please and thank you. Although be proud of me. I did find like a monthly like silent book club that apparently people do in Porto. So I might be attending. So basically it's like this group of people that like every month they find they kind of come up with a specific location, and they basically meet there, and they just like, I think, read silently in each other's company for like an hour or so, and then afterwards everyone is like free to like hang out or something like that, and like talk and socialize and stuff like that. I've never really partaken in anything like that. It's not one of those things where you have like, there's a specific assignment either. Like, everyone just brings whatever book they want to read for that time. So I thought that would be cool to like meet new people, to also like intertwine with my recent library card acquisition and wanting to read more and such as. And so yeah. We'll see. Apparently it's like very popular. I didn't realize this, because literally they do 2 sessions now a month for 2 different locations, 2 different times. And they have like a wait list. Basically, like, you have to sign in through like their Instagram or whatever, and then they have like a Google form, and then it's like a first come first served thing. And for the month of February, I was like, I just found out about this today, and I was like, ooh, let me sign up for like the February thing. Applications closed already. I was like, okay, I'll get on the wait list, we'll see. But it should be cute. It should be cute to like, even if I only attend once, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's gonna be nice to like venture out of my comfort zone and do something new. And the cool thing is that they basically partner with different like local businesses and stuff like that. So for example, like, they will organize something for at like a specific coffee shop for that hour, and so it's like we're supporting that coffee shop for that hour, you know what I mean? Or like a bookstore, like a local bookstore or something like that. So I think that's like really, really neat as a concept. So yeah, I'll be partaking. Well, I'll try. I'm on the wait list, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing okay myself. Yeah. I'm trying to chill out a little bit and not overthink as much, and just kind of chase an idea as I get it. Like, for the stream and stuff like that, I had the idea to do this, and then I started to be like, no, maybe I should just play a game. Maybe I should just do something else. But I'm just gonna do it. You know, if it goes well, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. And there's always next stream to do something else. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to. Everything is fine. I shouldn't worry about all that. all that nonsense that I don't have a lot of control over, or if any. Some argue that you do, but that's another story. Anyways, should I get into this test? I'm a little nervous, but I'm mostly just excited, honestly. Also, I just realized I didn't have my microphone audio on this scene, so I do now. A lot of microphone issues today. What I was saying is probably shouldn't be doing this on camera, but I will for the content. And also, why not? You know, we talk about this kind of stuff all the time, so why not? Also, I'm doing a full screen scene. I don't know. I might play around with it more. We'll see. I just have it as an option. But yeah, also, I guess disclaimer, it's, I don't know, go to a medical professional. Don't take anything that happens here as medical advice or anything of the sort. I'm not your doctor. I'm not your lawyer. Nothing of the sort. I don't know why you know why I brought up the lawyer thing? It's because sometimes I watch those videos where it's like lawyer reacts to whatever, and they're like, I'm not your lawyer. I'm not your lawyer. Don't take my advice. Go to like that disclaimer, like legal thing. I felt like doing that. I don't know. Anyway, so there's a lot of different things that we could be reading. Am I going to read any of it? No. Basically, all you need to know is that this is a self-report questionnaire designed to identify adult autistics who escape diagnosis due to a subclinical level presentation. So, there's the test, and then at the end you get a score, and then basically there's a lot of different things, like if you get this score, you're not autistic. If you get this, you have some traits, but you're probably not autistic. And then 65 onwards is the minimum score usually that people get when they are autistic. Also, something that I think could be interesting is if y'all wanna sort of chime in on any of these things, just, I don't know, like if you for some reason have a specific perception of me. I don't want to make this too self-centered, but I do think it could be interesting to maybe compare, if there's even a comparison or a difference between the way that I present myself and the way that I am perceived, if that makes sense. So let's do that. Okay, let's get into it. So let's begin. Please read each statement below and choose the answer that best fits your experiences during social interactions. All right. Number 1, I am a sympathetic person. I think I am. I think I'm sympathetic. So usually the answers are true now and when I was young, true only now, true only when I was younger than 16, or never true. I think I'm a sympathetic person. I feel like I'm more sympathetic maybe now than I was when I was younger. You know, but I don't know if it's only now. I feel like I'm pretty sympathetic. Yeah. I don't want to say only now. Yeah. Okay, let me not overthink each question. I often use words and phrases from movies and television in conversations. Yeah. True now and when I was young. Number 3, I am often surprised when others tell me I have been rude. I feel like I've had that a couple times, actually. It doesn't happen super often, but I feel like I've definitely had times where I was rude and I didn't realize, and I was told that I was rude. Yeah. But it doesn't happen often enough. You know what I mean? I feel like it maybe happened more when I was younger. Because maybe now I'm more aware of how I can come across or something. But I feel like that was true when I was younger. Not so much anymore. I feel like I overcompensate now. Sometimes I talk too loudly or too softly and I'm not aware of it. Sometimes it does happen, actually. I remember there's been a couple instances where actually it happens pretty often where like I'm trying to, like, I speak quietly but I don't realize I'm speaking too quietly. And there's situations where like this only happens when I get really worked up in like an argument or something, but I talk too loudly when that happens. Like I get too worked up and I get very loud. And I don't even realize. So sometimes when people are like, hey, like calm down or whatever, I'm like, I get very defensive because I'm like, I don't realize that I'm like speaking too loudly. So it's very true. I often don't know how to act in social situations. Ooh, I feel like I know how. I don't. I feel like I just sort of. My gut says true. But I feel like if I were to really think about it, I feel like no, you know what? I always have to like look it up, or I always have to like look at how other people are acting for me to sort of get the clue of like, okay, this is what kind of function we're in. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I usually come in very neutral and I adapt to the environment itself. So it's not like I innately know what to do or how to act necessarily. But I don't know. Like I feel like I do know though. I feel like I'm already like, what? I feel like these questions should be simpler for me to answer. I often don't know how to act in social situations. True now and when I was young. True only now. True only when I was younger than 16. Never true. I feel like I think I do, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna say true. Because like I immediately think like if I were to be at a party or a function where there's a lot of people or something, I'm just sort of like, I don't know what to do, how to act, so I'll just like go to a corner and just eat. You know? So yeah. I'll put that. I can put myself in other people's shoes. Yeah. I think more so now. I feel like I may go back to the empathetic thing because I feel like I'm more empathetic now as an adult than I was when I was younger. or sympathetic. So I think I'm gonna go with true only now. I feel like when I was younger, I had a harder time putting myself in other people's shoes. I have a hard time figuring out what some phrases mean, like you are the apple of my eye. What does that expression mean? Like you're, like, I know it's a positive thing. I think. I don't think I do. Like, I understand the vague meaning. Like, I don't know sometimes why that phrase exists, but like, I feel like I usually know. I only like to talk to people who share my special interests. Well, I don't dislike talking to people who don't share my special interests, but I do prefer it, you know? It's like I don't talk, it's like you know, it's not that I don't talk to people who don't have my special interests, but I feel like when we do have the same special interests, I feel like it makes the conversation easier, and I feel like I tend to go back to that person, message them or whatever to like talk to them about my special interests, you know? But I guess what this question is trying to say is like maybe it's that like I do have a hard time talking to people who I feel like I don't have anything in common with. But I don't think it's quite the same. I think I'm gonna say true though, because I feel like I prefer it. This is not saying that I don't talk to people who don't have the same special interests as me. It's that it says that I only like to do it. Like, it's not like I can talk to people, but I prefer it and I like it when they do share my special interests, you know? I focus on the details rather than the overall idea. Yes. I think. I mean, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now while I'm taking this test, so I guess so. 10. I always notice how food feels in my mouth. This is more important to me than how it tastes. Well, it's not more important, but it is a very big, like, it is very important. I do always notice how my food feels in my mouth. Yes. I miss my best friends or family when we're apart for a long time. Yeah. I sometimes offend others by saying what I'm thinking, even if I don't mean to. I don't think so. I try to be very thoughtful about how I talk to people when I'm sharing my opinions. I only like to think and talk about things that interest me. I guess. It's not that I don't talk about other things, but I prefer it, yeah. I'd rather go out to eat in a restaurant by myself than with someone I know. No. Never true. I would rather go with someone I know. I prefer it, actually. I cannot imagine what it would be like to be with someone else. Damn. I guess I can. Sometimes I have a hard time. Sometimes I'm like, I'm a lot to deal with, I guess, maybe. Or I'm like so different that I'm like, but no, I can imagine myself being with other people, especially if they're like similar to me. I feel like, yeah. I have been told that I'm clumsy and or uncoordinated, very clumsy. Clumsy. Very true. Always been true. When I was younger, it was even worse because I feel like I bruise very easily, or I did when I was a kid at least. And so I was always bruised because I would run into like, I would always run into something. Like, so I was always like, I always had these like nasty, like I always had like a nasty bruise on like an elbow or like, on a leg or something like that. Cause yeah, very clumsy. Others consider me odd or different. I've never had anyone like tell me, but I feel like they do. I understand when friends need to be comforted. Jesus Christ. I think so. I think I understand. I am very sensitive to the way my clothes. Yes, they are. Yes, it's always been very true. It's more important to me how they feel than how they look. Absolutely. I like to copy the way certain people speak and act. It helps me appear more normal. Yes. I do that all the time. I've been accused of copying people's catchphrases before and stuff like that because I just think like when I like somebody, I tend to sort of emulate them a little bit. And it's not necessarily to appear more normal, but it's because like I like that about that person, so other people may like me if I'm somehow like that as well. Like it's not something that I think of consciously, but it's definitely something that I do subconsciously. It can be very intimidating for me to talk to more than one person at the same time. Kind of. It can be. It's not always, but it can be, especially if like people are like talking over each other and talking at the same time and stuff like that. Like, yeah, if we're talking about a group of people, yes. I have to act normal to please other people and make them like me. Yeah, I do. Outside of this, outside of like streaming, I mean, even with streaming, I guess I do put on a bit of a mask. So yeah, true. I always felt like I had a home me where I was like, and I am like more childish and I am more silly and I am more just like whatever. And then I have like a normal me that I put on when I leave the house, and I feel like I have to be a, you know, yet another member of society, and I just have to sort of, I feel like I'm cosplaying as like a normal person. Meeting new people is usually easy for me. No, never true. I get highly confused when someone interrupts me when I am talking about something that I am interested in. I don't get confused. I get annoyed. I get frustrated. And sometimes I get confused in the sense of like, I lose track of what I was talking about. So I guess I get confused in that sense. Like I get like thrown off. I'm like, oh, I don't like, I forget. Well, like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard for me to get back to what I was saying. It is difficult for me to understand how other people are feeling when we are talking. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Well, sometimes I have a hard time telling when someone is joking or not joking. I feel like there's some people that I always assume they're always joking, unless it's like painfully obvious that they're not. And there's people that I do the reverse. Like I always assume they're being serious. But I feel like I know how people, I can understand how people are feeling, I think. I like having a conversation with several people, for instance, around a dinner table, at school, or at work. Oh, I do like that. I do like it. It can be a little overwhelming, but I do like it. I take things too literally, so I often miss what people are trying to say. I would like to believe that I take them literally enough, but no, I feel like I don't take things too literally. I do think that I sometimes can understand what someone means even if they're not saying it outright, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I feel like I don't take things too literally. I don't think. I think sometimes I do, but it's not too often, I don't think. It is very difficult for me to understand when someone is embarrassed or jealous. I fear I don't have that much social. I don't have too much of social interactions with people to really know. When someone is embarrassed or jealous is two very specific emotions. I feel like, no, I don't think so. I feel like I can tell. I think I can tell. Some ordinary textures that do not bother others feel very offensive when they touch my skin. Yes, always. I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. Yes. Okay, actually, my instinct was to say yes. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's like, for example, like if I'm eating a specific food every morning and one of the ingredients is missing, or I don't have one of the ingredients that day, it throws a wrench in my plans. But I don't get extremely upset. I think I get more upset and not, I don't think it ever gets to an extreme, I don't think. But I get more like upset or annoyed when it's like I'm mentally prepared to do an activity and then the day comes and like someone else cancels on me or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I don't think I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. I do get annoyed, I guess. Like if I'm, you know, if I were to like edit a video and from now on I was told I had to use a different like software to edit, I would be annoyed. If OBS changed dramatically tomorrow, I would be extremely upset, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, let me read it again. I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. I don't think so. I get extremely upset when things change last minute. When things change suddenly. Oh, it does say suddenly changed. Okay, fuck. I have never wanted or needed to have what people call an intimate relationship. No, that's not true. I have never I've wanted. I haven't always felt like I needed, but I do feel like I want it, and there are days where I feel like I miss it, or not I miss it because I've never had it, but like I want it. It is very difficult for me to start and stop a conversation. I need to keep going until I'm finished. Sometimes it's hard for me to stop a conversation, but not necessarily because I feel like I have to keep going. I don't think if I were to go for the first half only, it is difficult for me to start and stop a conversation. Yes. Because sometimes I don't know how to start it. And sometimes like when I'm in a call with somebody or when I'm with somebody, I oftentimes don't know like when to exit out of the conversation. How to be like, yep, bye. Like I don't, you know what I mean? But I don't feel like I need to keep going until I'm finished necessarily. But it is difficult for me to start and stop a conversation, so I'll say that. I speak with a normal rhythm. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I think I do. I mean, this is for y'all to say, I guess, but I think I do. Do I? I don't know. I think I do. Sometimes I do repeat myself a little bit. And I stutter sometimes a little bit, but I think it's a normal rhythm. I don't know. The same sound, color, or texture can suddenly change from very sensitive to very dull. Very sensitive to very dull. I don't think so. I feel like if I'm very sensitive to a particular sound or color or texture, I feel like it's I don't think it can suddenly change from that to otherwise. The phrase "I've got you under my skin" makes you uncomfortable. I've got you under my skin. What does that even mean? I've got you under my skin? It doesn't make me comfortable. I guess it does make me a little uncomfortable for some reason. I'm like picturing someone under my skin. Literally. Okay, I think I'm gonna say yes. Sometimes the sound of a word or a high-pitched noise can be painful to my ears. A high-pitched noise, yes. Not a word, I don't think. I am an understanding type of person. I think so. I do not connect with characters in movies and cannot feel what they feel. That's not true at all. I cry so much. I cry more when I watch a movie than with like my own shit. I cannot tell when someone is flirting with me. True. Unless they're painfully obvious. Unless they're doing too much, then I know and I'm appalled. I can see in my mind in exact detail things that I'm interested in. Yeah. I keep lists of things that interest me, even when they have no practical use. I mean, I have a letterboxd, I have a backlogged. Yes. Well, but I guess I have a Last FM, so I guess those aren't necessarily practical. I guess they can be. I guess like backlogged can be for streaming, but like I'm just gonna say yes. I'm just gonna say true. When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to isolate myself and shut them down. Yes. I like to talk things over with my friends. I do. I cannot tell if someone is interested or bored with what I'm saying. I think I can tell. So that's not true. It can be very hard to read someone's face, hand and body movements when they're talking. I don't think so. I don't think so. I may read too much into it, but I don't think so. The same thing, like clothes or temperatures, can feel very different to me at different times. Yeah. Especially like clothes. Like sometimes I'll have something on and then all of a sudden it's like I'll notice, like I'll feel uncomfortable wearing it for some reason. And then like I get distracted and then it's fine again. Temperatures are like, I get very hot sometimes. And then it's like that thing of like I take off a jacket and then I get cold and then I put on the jacket and then like it's sometimes that's a back and forth. I feel very comfortable with dating or being in social situations with others. No, I don't. Not very comfortable, no. I try to be as helpful as I can when other people tell me their personal problems, yes. I've learned that sometimes people just want to vent and they don't want a solution though. I did not know that. I have been told that I have an unusual voice. Flat, monotone, childish, or high-pitched. I don't think so, actually. I've been told my voice is gay. Does that count? Does that count? I think that may count. That may count, actually. People have told me, like, why do they sound like that? Like, why do gay people sound like that? But I don't know. I guess I'll say true. I guess I'll say true because I guess yeah. Because of that. Sometimes a thought or a subject gets stuck in my mind and I have to talk about it even if no one is interested. Well, sometimes a thought or subject gets stuck in my head, but I don't have to talk about it with somebody. Like, sometimes it just goes away on its own, but, you know. Sometimes I do like to talk about it with people. I do certain things with my hands over and over, like flapping, twirling sticks or strings, waving things by my eyes. I definitely do, like I fidget with things. Like sometimes when I'm streaming, like I'll pick up like a pen and I'll be like twirling it in my fingers. So yeah. I don't really do the thing of like waving things. But actually that's not true. I used to like take a water bottle and like pick it up like on like vertically. I'm not gonna spill anything. And like look at the water. So true. I have never been interested in what most of the people I know consider interesting. That's not true. I am considered a compassionate type of person. I think so. I get along with other people by following a set of specific rules that help me look normal. I do that, yeah. Or cool. Whatever I think makes me look cool. I do think about how I'm getting perceived though, yeah. Especially like IRL. It is very difficult for me to work and function in groups. No, I actually like to work in a group. When I am talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject. If the other person does so, I can get very upset and confused. No. When I talk to my friends, we accidentally change subjects all the time and it's fine. Like, we can't stay on one coherent path sometimes. Sometimes I have to cover my ears to block out painful noises like vacuum cleaners or people talking too much or too loudly. Definitely putting on earphones, and I used to do that a lot when I was younger too, like literally covering my ears. I used to do that. Now I just like put on my earphones and I just like close my door or like whatever. But yeah, I do. I can chat and make small talk with people. Yeah, I can. I do it all the time. Sometimes things that should feel painful are not. For instance, when I hurt... No, never true. Things are very... I feel like I'm very sensitive. When talking to someone, I have a hard time telling when it's my turn to talk or listen. No, I don't think so. I'm considered a loner by those who know me best. I guess. I mean, yeah. I am. I usually speak in a normal tone. Apparently not, because, like, I've been told my voice sounds gay. But I guess. I don't, though. Sometimes I do speak in, like different pitch or, like... But usually, I would say, like, I do have a default normal tone, I think. I like things to be exactly the same day after day, and even small changes in my routines upset me. Now, here's the thing. Yes and no. I like a routine. And once I establish a routine, it can be pretty upsetting to throw it off, to, like, be thrown off by it. However, the monotony of that bothers me sometimes. And so I try to have a little bit of a routine, but also... But I guess that is routine. Like, I do like to have the freedom to, like... What am I trying to say? It's like, on a streaming thing, on a stream day, it's different. But, like, on a day... Like, I guess all of my off days are different. Because sometimes I'm cleaning, sometimes I'm editing, sometimes I'm out and about. So... I wish I could say sometimes, but I don't like all of the things in a day to be the exact same. And small changes in my routine don't upset me that much. Because, like, sometimes I'm like, I plan to work out that day, and then sometimes if, like, that is thrown off, or if, you know, somebody asks me to do something or whatever, like, I feel like I can adapt. How to make friends and socialize is a mystery to me. I want to say yes, but at the same time, it's like, I know. I feel like I know. Like, I feel like in theory, I'm like, yeah, you just, like, go out and do things, but I just don't do them. You know what I mean? Like, I know in theory that it's like, if I, you know, go to an event, or if I go to a thing, or if I, you know, whatever, then I'm gonna meet people and socialize. But I don't really do it. But I feel like you know what I mean? Like, it's not that much of a mystery, I guess. I just don't do it. It calms me to spin around or to rock in a chair when I'm feeling stressed. Rocking in a chair is lovely, actually. I was always a chair rocker in school and still in real life. I've had a couple scares. I almost fell a couple times. But generally it's fine. The phrase, he wears his heart on his sleeve, does not make sense to me. No, it does. I get it. It makes perfect sense. If I am in a place where there are many smells, textures to feel, noises, or bright lights, I feel anxious or frightened. Yeah, a little anxious. I just get overwhelmed, overstimulated. Yes. I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. Yes. I like to be by myself as much as I can. Yeah. I do like to be by myself a lot. I keep my thoughts stacked in my memory like they are on filing cards, and I pick out the ones I need by looking through the stack and finding the right one. No, I don't do this. The same sound sometimes seems very loud or very soft, even though I know it hasn't changed. Ooh. I don't know. The same sound sometimes feels very... Oh, I guess, yeah. Like a hair, like a blow dryer or something like that. Like, it's like, has it always been this loud? Even though it's the same, you know? That kind of thing. I enjoy spending time eating and talking with my family and friends. Yes. I can't tolerate things I dislike, like smells, textures, sounds, or colors. Textures, smells is also a bad one. Yeah, that's true. I don't like to be hugged or held. No, that's not true. When I go somewhere, I have to follow a familiar route or I can get very confused and upset. I don't have to, but I prefer it. You know, like if you know, I would rather go through a familiar route if I'm going somewhere, but I don't get upset or confused. Like, it's fine. It's difficult to figure out what other people expect of me. I guess. Like, when it pertains... The thing is, like, sometimes when it pertains to even, like, stuff like content creation, I feel like sometimes I kind of know what people want, but just like kind of, but not really, I guess. It is difficult to figure out what people expect of me. I guess it's difficult. Yeah. I like to have close friends. Yes. People tell me that I give too much detail. Not really. Sometimes I feel like I do, though, but I don't think people tell me that. I don't think so. I'm often told that I ask embarrassing questions. Not really. I tend to point out other people's mistakes. Like, to them? Like, or like in a gossipy way, or like, what does this mean? I do, like, I think this means like when someone makes a mistake, like I point it out to them, like, oh, you did this wrong. Not really. I tend to point out. Or does that mean like when people make mistakes, like it sticks out in my head? I don't think I fully understand the question. I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, I may be autistic. Yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, over 65. Yeah, that. Yeah, I think that might track. Jesus, not 114. So anything above 65. So minimum score is 65. Anything over 90 is stronger indications of autism, although non-autistics may score as high. Okay, so I guess I got less than 130. So, you know, it's still it's still a lot. It's still quite a lot. So there's that. Let me download this PDF. I guess it's been downloaded. Well, that was that. I scored pretty damn high. I scored pretty damn high. 114. Damn. That's a lot. That's a lot, Robin. Well, that's that. What now? So the answer is probably yes. The answer to the "Are you autistic?" question. Maybe. Potentially. Very likely. Very likely. So, yeah, that happened. What do we do now? What do we do now? I wasn't expecting this to take the whole stream, obviously. But that only took an hour. So, what do I do? Do I end the stream and start a new one? Do I do something else for the remainder of the stream? I'm not sure. Do I end the stream? Just end it? I don't know. What a mystery. What a mystery. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, what do I want? I finished it. I finished the test. I got a result. And we have a conclusion. I scored 114. So, a part of me wants to end the stream and maybe start a new one just for the sake of like the VOD having a different thing. Like, just for the sake of the VOD being like, okay, that's the point of the stream and that's all encompassing in that stream, rather than the stream being about something and then me doing something else or filling out more time with other activities. That's what I'm feeling. Like, maybe I end the stream. It does feel silly to like end the stream and just start a new one immediately after. So I don't know. Oh no. I hate not knowing. What should I do? I don't know. I didn't account for other activities today. I guess I could have, but I didn't. Should I take some BuzzFeed quizzes? Should I, is that still a thing? Do people still do quizzes? Jesus Christ. Which Disney princess matches you 100%? Oh my god. Plan the ultimate trip around the US and will accurately guess your all-time favorite ice cream flavor. What? I feel like a lot of these are probably AI now. I'm not interested in that. I don't know about all that. Oh yeah, have y'all seen that the Video Game History Foundation has released a library, an online library with like a bunch of stuff on it. Like there's a bunch of like promo materials for games. There's like magazines on there. It's very cool. Like they have stuff from like different flyers from like events and stuff like that. It's very, very neat. It's library.gamehistory.org. It's very cool. I just love all that stuff, like the whatchamacallit, just like the preservation of that stuff, like finding an old video games magazine, or like, you know, finding old commercials for something, and like different scans from like game manuals and game guides and stuff like that, and old posters and promotional material and stuff like that. I always find that stuff really, really neat. Oh my god, there was a magazine called Girl Gamer from 2007, 2009. That's fun. Girl Gamer. I've never heard of this. Holy shit. I think this was US. Released in the US. I'm trying to see. No, United Kingdom. How interesting. Oh my god. I've got to show you guys this. I've got to show you this. Because this is incredible. So this is Girl Gamer, your free guide to gaming for girls. It's a Nintendo official magazine, and there's no way. This is wild. I didn't even notice. Light up your life. All you need to know about Nintendo's DS. Holy shit. This was from, I think, 2007 or 2008. Horse life. I'm screaming. This one's for the horse girls. My friend, my horse, my champion. Welcome to Girl Gamer. That's amazing. It's a new magazine especially for girls like you. I love this. This is great. Kate Evans, wow. Girl's Guide to the DS Lite. Everything you need to know. Oh, it's cute. It's pink. Girl's Guide to the Wii. I guess this is just basic stuff. Like, you can get special controllers for different Wii games, like a steering wheel. Wow. Oh, the Imagine games, of course. Never played one in my life. Are you sick and tired of games full of shooting and fighting? Wouldn't you rather be playing games that let you do fun stuff like take care of cute babies? No. Create your own clothing designs or look after animals. Well, the Imagine series designed just for girls, excuse me, will let you do exactly that. What's up with video games wanting little girls to take care of babies? What's with that? What's going on? These games look interesting. They look like they could be fun. Imagine pets. Imagine happy cooking. Of course, you're a girl. You must learn how to cook, take care of animals, make some clothes. The Disney Interactive Collection. Oh, of course. Some Disney games. Enchanted. Disney Princesses. Disney Friends. Huh. Use the stylus and microphone to befriend a variety of cute Disney characters. You'll earn special coins, which you can buy items for your new friends. I didn't know there was an Enchanted game. I don't think I've seen this movie. Take control of Giselle, Prince Edward, and Pip the Chipmunk as they attempt to thwart the evil Queen Narissa. You can create your own dresses and share them with friends. Ooh. Help 6 of the most beloved or well-loved Disney heroines save the kingdom by recovering the stolen magical jewels. Use your stylus to draw in missing parts of the kingdom and collect a variety of different items to earn a special golden dress for each princess. Not a golden dress. Holy shit. Girl Gamer Girl Power. Our top 5 girl gaming icons. Number 1, Princess Peach, of course. Even while she's usually getting kidnapped by the evil Bowser and being rescued by Mario, there are times when she fights back and shows that she's strong as anyone else. For example, in Super Princess Peach, her very first lead role, she fights her way through the whole Mushroom Kingdom to rescue Mario. Number 2, Lara Croft, of course. She's soon appearing in Tomb Raider Anniversary, which we think is the best Tomb Raider game yet. Aww, haven't played it yet. Amy Rose, of course. What is this design? What game is this from? For every hero, there's always a girl there to support him. And that's just what Amy Rose does for Sonic the Hedgehog. Not this! Although when she first appeared, she only turned up to stare lovingly at Sonic. A few years later, gamers could control her in Sonic Adventure and could see how just how strong she actually is. Chun-Li, of course. Queenie. She's truly a tough chick. Samus, of course, the heroine of the Metroid series. Because she usually wears her huge power suit, a lot of people don't actually realize there's a woman under there. When the first Metroid game came out, if you completed the game, Samus would remove her suit to reveal she was actually a girl, which shocked a lot of gamers who thought they were actually playing as a man. That is gaggy. That is so fucking fierce. What is this? High School Musical. Also available Making the Cut. Play music and dance games. Includes 12 songs from both movies. Oh, High School Music Sing It. And Making the Cut. Huh? Okay, SingStar. fashion designer style icon. It's a cut above the rest. I love magazines. It's a great game for anyone who's feeling creative. That's cute. You can design every part of the clothing, from the shape to the color to the style of the fabric. Evil moths are out to ruin your hard work, so watch out for them. That's fun. My pet dolphin. November 2007. Damn. Make a splash on your DS. Dolphins are cute and clever, and my pet dolphin lets you look after your own dolphin. You can teach it tricks like catching a ball. That's cute. Never heard of this game before. Animal Paradise. It's your very own virtual farm. There's something for every animal lover. Aww, the hamster, the doggy. Feeding time. Each animal needs certain foods. Course. Aww, she's so cute. Tomb Raider anniversary. Lara shows that girls are stronger. If you don't know who Lara Croft is, let us fill you in. In the past 11 years, she's been shooting bad guys and exploring caves, showing the world just how tough women can be. Hell yeah. Lara can hold on to all sorts of ledges and cliffs to get through each level. She's the toughest girl in gaming. Absolutely. People say she's like a female Indiana Jones, but we reckon she could take a Indy too. That's fun. I don't love the idea of like the motion controls though. For a Tomb Raider game, that sounds painful. I think Anniversary is supposed to be a remake of the first game, right? I don't think they mention it here. No, just kidding. It's inspired by the very first Tomb Raider game, with all new Wii controls that give you greater control of Lara than ever before. Cool. So it's inspired by the first game. Pony friends, meet your new neighbor. Wow, this is for the horse girls. Customize your very own ideal pony. Win 10 Nintendo DS systems and copies of My Horse and Me up for grabs. What's the name of Nintendo's other console? PlayStation 3. Yeah, exactly. The Nintendo DS is one of the greatest gaming systems ever, said the Nintendo magazine for girls called Girl Gamer. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I know nothing about this. Nintendo isn't just famous for Mario, it's also well known for its popular Legend of Zelda games. Well, yes. It will have you hooked from start to finish. I love that I'm just reading a magazine. I've never heard of this game before. It looks cute. Nintendogs, of course. We love dogs. Super Princess Peach. She's got real girl power. I've never played that game. Oh, the Golden Compass. I've heard of this, but I've never like gotten into it. My Horse and Me. Okay, I get it. Jesus. My Horse and Me. Really out there. Animal Crossing Wild World, the friendliest town ever. I'm surprised they didn't lead with Animal Crossing to promote, you know, something for girl gamers, something fun and cozy. Welcome to Animal Crossing, the town where everybody's your friend. Aww. This is very cute. We still check on our town every single day. I guess the game must have been old by the time this came out. This definitely feels like they're telling the girlies like, okay, here's some Nintendo things you may have been missing. It's pretty cool. I like that. Girl Gamer. November 30th, 2007, The Golden Compass. Read the book, watch the film, play the game. Wow. I don't think I've read this before. I think this came out around the same time as like Narnia, so I feel like they just sort of blurred together in my mind, and I don't know either. You know what I mean? Want to know more about Nintendo? Official Nintendo magazine has the lot. Latest releases, best up-and-coming titles, breaking news, hints, tips, and guides, and much more. In the computing section, aww. What the fuck is this? Pippa Sunnel 2 Farm Adventures. I guess she's well known. Free writing lesson with your Pippa Funnel game purchase. What? What a steal. Wow. Girl gamer. I've never heard of this, but it's pretty cool that this was even a thing at all. It sucks that, you know, it didn't exist forever. But I guess even the Nintendo magazine is not a thing anymore, right? That's cool. But yeah, they have a bunch of stuff in this like library. I should share it with y'all if y'all wanna check it out. It's like brand new. They just released this the other day, this public library. Should I check out a different magazine? Some of these magazines were pretty wild. Oh yeah, there's some retailer catalogs and stuff like that. I always like those. I miss those a lot, actually. Let me see what they got here. They got Best Buy. Obviously, I didn't grow up in the US. Oh, there's the Toys R Us Gamer's Guide, 1994. 1994, the year I was born. I need to check this. We need to read it. We need to read this. Okay. We need to see this. Wait. That's what we're doing today. Toys R Us Gamer's Guide from your #1 video game store. Said who? Who said Toys R Us is the #1 video game store? Anyway, maybe in the 90s it was. We've got it. Virtual Racing, Capcom Super Street Fighter 2. Save $57 with video game coupons inside. Oh my god, a coupon. Awesome accessories that really put you in the driver's seat. Coming soon. Explosive new titles to power up your system. This is for the Genesis, of course. Genesis, Game Gear, Sega CD, SNES, NES, and Game Boy. Wow. Flintstones, Spider-Man and Venom, The Simpsons, Risk, Super Street Fighter 2. Top 10 video games. Hold on. There's Mortal Kombat, Wario Land, NBA Jam, NBA Showdown 94, FIFA International Soccer, Super Metroid, Sonic 3, Ken Griffey Baseball, World Series Baseball, and NBA Jam. Sonic robbed at the gig. Special thanks to GamePro magazine for supplying Toys R Us with game reviews, ratings, tips, and tactics. Judges, wait, I need to read this up close. Judges the overall artistic quality of sprites, animation, and background scenery. Okay. Fun factor. Are you gonna have a good time? Okay, that's fair. They have a rating system. That's cool. These are really good quality scans too. If you find a lower price in any current toy ad, just show us the ad and we'll match it, guaranteed. Okay. Oh, I love these pages with like all the games on there. $42 after coupon. That's wild. $82 for virtual racing. Holy shit. That was a lot of money for one game. Genesis Sport Pack System. Ready for the ultimate team. You get a Genesis 2 unit, 2 control pads, AC adapter, TV antenna, switch box, NFL Football 94 game cartridge, and free Sega Sports Stadium seat cushion. Wow. Sonic 3. Wait, what's their rating on Sonic 3? It's out of 5. So it gets a 5 for graphics, 4 for sound, 5 for controls, and 5 for fun factor. $52.99. Holy shit. That's amazing. The Game Gear Gamer's review of X-Men. That was a 4 basically on everything. 4.5 on the fun factor. Hold on. Never played this. Echo the Dolphin, of course. Sonic Chaos, Aladdin. The Game Gear Sports, they love to like sell their sports games apparently. Like they were all in for the sports games. The Sega CD. $229.99. Wow. Tomcat Alley. A 5 on everything. I guess they weren't gonna come here and be like, this game sucks. Because they want to sell it. Sonic CD, the man himself. Sega accessories, control pad, $14.99. That's not too bad, actually. 6-button arcade stick. Damn, I've never seen one of those before. The activator. What the hell is this? Full body controller for the Genesis. Use it for dynamic moves, better response time, and best of all, the physical challenge. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. The activator. Oh my god, that big ass bag for the Game Gear. Oh my god. The 6-button arcade pad. My cousins had this. This one, I think. Wow, the wrestling games. Wow. X-Men. Acclaim. High tech. Oh my god, Barbie. Miss Barbina. Tom and Jerry. Wow. Save $7. That's cool. They have the coupons. Oh, GamePro. Oh, I guess that was, yeah, the magazine they were mentioning earlier. Virgin. Jam It. Free CD music sampler. Wow. Wait, I didn't hear of this before. The Caesar's Palace game. Wow. RoboCop versus Terminator. Caesar's Palace. That's fucking wild. Jurassic Park. Dennis Menace. Sports. EA Sports. It's in the game. Microcosm. Ground Zero, Texas. I've never heard of a lot of these. STD handy gear. What the hell? What is this? STD. Oh, these are pretty cool, actually. What is this? For the Game Boy. Why are we turning the Game Boy into a spaceship? What happened? This is wild. Star Trek. Never got into Star Trek. Capcom. Reserve now. Reserve Super Street Fighter 2 now with your $10 down payment. And receive a $10 off coupon. When it arrives in a store, use your coupon to get $10 off the final purchase price. Jesus. That's amazing. I love this old magazine stuff. I really do. This is not even a magazine. This is like a promotional material type of situation. I guess I should bring something from this other collection. What could I get? I guess there aren't that many things. There's some audios. There's game production art. Assorted art. What is this? Wicked Monsters Blast storyboards. Oh, cool. I guess there's just some storyboards from this game. Donated by the game's director. That's cool. Wow. Well. Ooh. I kind of want to go through another magazine. Wait. I kind of want to see the PlayStation magazine. Where is it? Show me the PlayStation magazine. PlayStation, the official magazine. Which version? Are you the US version? Oh, they have the UK version as well. That's cool. All right. Oh, this is like 2007, 2008. Interesting. And then this one is for... Oh, the UK PlayStation Magazine 2020. Wow, they were still doing it then. Wow. Didn't realize. And then US PlayStation Magazine. Wow, #1. They have a lot of the volumes. That's really cool. Let's get a random one, like 2005. Issue 92 from 2005. I love this. I'm waiting for it to load up, by the way. I'm not just like looking at it whilst you cannot. Okay, now I can show it. So this is the official US magazine of the PlayStation magazine. May 2005. So what were we doing 2005? Burnout 4. Baseball. MLB 2006. Time is running out. Can you save the world? Oh, it's a PSP game. Head-to-head multiplayer. What is this? Oh, Smart Bomb. 3D puzzle game. Never heard of it. Namco. Wow. What is this? This is wild. Is this Tekken? No. Lie down, then play dead. Good boy. Dead to Rights 2. Why is this upside down? Rotate 180. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do that. I guess I can. Twist 360. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Wow, thanks for having me do all that. There's some game reviews, some replays, some rewinds. Ooh, okay, I want to check. Games covered inside. Okay, that's a lot. The Godfather, SOCOM 3, Rise of Kasai, Soul Calibur, God of War, Tekken 5. Cool. The good kind of Burnout. That's fun. The official PlayStation Magazine family. Oh my god. What is this? Tag. Not this. Tag body spray for men. Uniquely designed to attract the ladies. Ew. This is wild. On the DVD, try before you buy. Of course, there's a demo. I should, I mean, it would make the stream so much longer, but I really should. A part of me really wants to like dig in and find the magazines when I do like a PS1 demo stream. Dark Watch, Psychonauts, Devil May Cry 3, Destroy All Humans, Your Self Fitness, Star Wars Episode 3, Metal Gear Solid PSP. How does that work? I guess it's probably a video, no? For the PSP games. Because obviously you can't play a DVD on the PSP, you know? Untold Stories. Brotherhood of the Blade. Gamers are talking about Sonic with a Desert Eagle. Huh? Sega's biggest challenge is overcoming negative assumptions with its newest game, Shadow the Hedgehog. Right when Sega announced the game and premiered the trailer, the internet was aflutter with text-based chatter. Dude, he's totally like... He's like totally black and has a gun. Plus, he's got an in-your-face attitude to the max. And apparently you can be good or evil. So like you can totally jump on bunnies or not help old ladies across the street. What? While playing all the Sonic games, one thing I kept thinking to myself was, Sonic needs guns. Wow, Sonic the Hedgehog goes dark and edgy, and there's an open-ended gameplay in a virtual sandbox. It's about time the powers that be made a more mature game about a blue cartoon hedgehog. I especially like the way you can choose between good and evil. Oh, Just Incredible 1. That's a good name. Cautions against hasty assumptions. Shadow is a bad guy. Bad guys carry guns. Fuck Sega for taking a risk, huh? Bastards. Clearly they're ruining the video game industry. Wow, the internet forums were doing were doing the most. I guess they still do, huh? Wow. From the producer of Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, what is this? Someone's ponytail. Well, I did it. I really needed the money. All these new games coming out, how was I supposed to pay for them? Sure, I could just get a job, but this was so much easier. My parents are pretty upset. They just don't understand. Maybe they will when I show them all the money I have. I sold my body. Kinda. I sold a foot. I wish I had 2 feet, but only because I have cut it before. I only had one. 1 foot of my hair. Sold to the highest bidder. The things we do for video games. Jenna via email. That is a lot of hair. Jesus. People were doing the most. And they were putting this on the PlayStation magazine too. That's fun. Step in, knuckle down, beat down. Tekken 5. Very fierce. Very... How's Tekken celebrating 10 years of genre domination? Better graphics, more playable characters, all new customization modes, and over-the-top combos. Bonus action game, The Devil Within. Reveals the secrets of Jin's past. They make it look very cool in this. You can walk the line or you can cross it. Narc. As an elite narc officer, temptation is around every corner. Jesus. Wow. $19.95 is pretty good price. Hype. Real-time PS2. The big screen comes to the small. Soul Calibur. The Godfather. Zoe Flower. The PSP is in a fashion crisis. Wow. In the army now. America's army hits the PS2 in July. But what exactly does the army get out of it? Oh, of course. The United States Army has been a subject of heated debate over the past few years. The combination of the need to increase its numbers and speculation over the possibility of the government reinstating the drafts. Okay. While the Army doesn't actively promote America's Army specifically as a recruiting tool, there's no question that and other military games have been successful at generating attention of gamers. Yeah. Interesting. Of course they came up with the game. There are many ways of reaching people. This is just one more way. Yeah. We have to recruit about 80,000 people each year. That's fucking insane. April 2K5. What was happening? I thought this was May 2005. The month ahead, what was happening? Sin City hit the theaters. Huh? Oh, I guess it's the birthdays of Eddie Murphy, Alec Baldwin, Wayne Newton, Marlon Brando. Huh. Interesting. Rise of Kasai, Atelier Iris, Virtual Pool Tournament Edition classified. The Sentinel Crisis, would love to chat. Kung Fu Hustle. Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition, love. Predator Concrete Jungle, Dead to Rights 2. Thomas Jefferson, His birthday. The IRS. National Cheese Ball Day. I don't know why I'm holding on to my water bottle. National Pigs in a Blanket Day. Wow. Tony Hawk Underground 2 Remix. Cool. I love these ads. This is Soul Calibur. Yeah. Soul Calibur 3. So cool. LA Rush. Midway retools a classic franchise. Unthinkable. This is from May 2005. ATV Off-Road Fury. Walk the Walk. Oh, Mario. The PlayStation magazine. The Walk of Games initial 6 honorees included the game Halo, the characters Mario, Link, and Sonic, and 2 actual people, the legendary Nintendo designer Shigeru Miyamoto and Atari founder and Pong inventor Nolan Bushnell. Cool. Is this still a thing? The Walk of Game? The game's Walk of Fame? What is this? Zoe Flower. A fashion whore. Wannabe designer. First memories of designing include programming her Atari to create a flashing rainbow giraffe and stitching a pencil case created from her very first acid wash jean skirt, which she still has to this day. What is this? I don't know what that is. Le Film Visuel. PlayStation goes real time. Real time. The Warner Bros. Effect. Should developers pay for bad licensed games? Damn. Batman Begins isn't just a chance for EA to redeem itself for Catwoman. It's the first game to test Warner Bros. New policy, which fines publishers whose games do not get high enough aggregate review scores. That's wild. Stolen. They said it couldn't be done. Star Wars Episode 3. The End of an Era. Area 51. No longer. The conspiracy is no longer a theory. That's fun. Know Your Chronicles. A Narnia primer. Oh, the Chronicles of Narnia game. Cool. NBA, of course, for the PSP. The Godfather, the game. I wonder if it's any good. Never played it. I've never seen Godfather. Sorry to say. Scarface. A lot of movie, video game tie-ins. Like old movies. The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie's Revenge, Capcom and Disney reunited. I don't think I've heard of this game either. Time Splitters, of course I've heard of this. Jaws. You can literally tear people into floating flesh nuggets. Oh. Oh. Wipeout Pure for the PSP. Batman Begins. 5 things you should know about Christian Bale and Batman. Dirty Harry, The Laws on the Loose. King Kong, the ultimate in social climbing. The Matrix, Path of the Neo. There was a game, I mean, of course. The game draws source material from both the movie trilogy and award-winning Animatrix shorts. Cool. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Revenge of the Hedgehog. We're a little concerned about Sega going this route with its Sonic series, but the company may make up for it with its acquisition of Creative Assembly. Wow. Shadow the Hedgehog had all the girlies talking. Anything that helps the parents helps the video game industry, I guess. Sound Vision. Tetsuya Mizuguchi, creator of Rez and Luminous, drops beats on the future of the video game industry. Huh. Big companies can't take a risk anymore. This was 2005, y'all, and that still applies to today. Damn. Get out of my dreams and into my tank. Not this. God of War 2, of course. Data stream. Ew, not the Donald Trump mention. Xenosaga Episode 2. This looks cool. Animania. In space, no one can hear you litter. What? What even? By the numbers. Sales, rentals, trends, and oddities. The stats that shape your video game world. Ooh, let's see. Top 20 sales. World Championship Poker. NASCAR. Punisher. Need for Speed Underground 2. Well, yes. Playboy the Mansion. That's wild. Winning 11-8 International. Madden NFL 2005. NBA. Shadow of Rome. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, of course. ESPN. A lot of these sports games. Mercenaries. Fight Not Round. Xenosaga Episode 2. Champion Return to Arms. Devil May Cry 3. Tekken 5. NBA Street. MVP Baseball and Gran Turismo 4. Very cool. Most wanted PS2 games. FF7 Advent Children. Did they not know that wasn't a game? Wow. Final Fantasy 10. Not 10. 12. Tekken 5. Metal Gear Solid 3. Cool. Japan's top 10 PS2 games. Dynasty Warriors. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I loved those games. Rumble Roses. Oh, that was like a wrestling game, right? With a bunch of girlies. Radius Stories. Another Centuries episode. Jinsen. I don't know that. Cool. Top 10 rentals. Wow. Renting video games. I guess now we do it, you know, with subscription services. Burnout, the next generation. Cool. He's an angler's worst nightmare. Finny the Fish and the Seven Waters. I love that in the middle of this Burnout deep dive. Oh my god. Wow, the Xbox controller mention here. I guess this is like a Blockbuster ad. They couldn't really help it. Wow. Cold winter. No tucks, no license, no mercy. Oh, Midnight Club Dub Edition was so fierce. I loved it. Come join the 2005 Gamers Voice panel. We want to know about your gaming experience. Cool. Game of the month, God of War, of course. Not revolutionary, just awesome. Splinter Cell, a crime against co-op. Oop. Damn. The short end of the stick versus mode looks awfully familiar. The Fifth Freedom, the morality of Sam Fisher. It's not what you drive, it's how you drive. Enthusia, professional racing. Tekken 5, of course. Sweet Panda. Pros, beautiful environments and characters, polished fighting mechanics. Cons, no online play. Nothing really original about the ranking system. Damn. Dynasty Warriors 5, of course. The best version to date of a great time killer. Hopefully you didn't spend $300 on the first 6 games. Wow. They were pretty ruthless to the like the third parties, huh? Unspeakable Horror. Never heard of this. Well, I know of it, but I never played it. Haunting Grounds. That one I've never played. Or, like, really heard of. Very cool. Stella Deus. The Gate of Eternity. A brand new strategy RPG from the publishers of Disgaea and Tactics Ogre. Wow. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Cute. Lego Star Wars. Robots. How bad do you want to get good? Wow. God of War. More God of War. Dynasty Warriors. This is how I would read most magazines. Which I would just look at the pretty pictures. Shin Megami Tensei. Digital Devil Saga. Cool. Never played any Shin Megami Tenseis. More straightforward storytelling and skill building. Same great art style, unafraid of being unconventional. Not as much depth as Nocturne. Recycled enemies and an ending that demands you by the sequel. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Rise of Kasai. Does challenging equal good? Ooh, we could have that conversation in in 2025. Worms Forts. Some Worms Forts. Sounds like I'm saying some Worms Farts. Need for Speed Underground Rivals. This is for the PSP, right? Luminous Puzzle Fusion. Let the games begin. Get in on the hottest ticket of 2005. Wow. Digital Life 2005, the 3-day consumer event bringing together the latest in digital technology for home, work, and play. Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade. Ridge Racer. Oh, that looks cool. That looks good. On a hellbound vessel. Everyone is dead weight. Ooh, Cold Fear. Metal Gear Acid. Oh yeah, this is like a weird deck builder, like card game sort of thing. Luminous, a circus of sight and sounds. Dynasty Warriors, of course. Lemony Snicket. I guess we're doing movie reviews as well. Blade Trinity, Electra, House of Flying Daggers, Meet the Fockers, Spanglish. I've never seen any of these. Hotel Rwanda, Ocean's 12, The Woodsman. I don't know any of these. Need Chaos, Game Crazy, we understand. Oh, Splinter Cell. Where business gets fun. Oh, E3. Remember E3. RIP to E3. Keep the digital technology scene. Wow. GT4. Oh, Gran Turismo 4. Right. If you want to be someone, be yourself. 1UP has put me in touch with other incredible people from all over the world who share my passion for games. I finally found a place where I can have a voice. Huh. PS2 Tricks and Review Archive. Oh, interesting. Just like a ton of games and what scores they were given. That's pretty cool. Digimon Rumble Arena 2 only got a 3. Damn. All new gear for your all new gear. Oh, got it. I love these ads. Star Wars, plug it in and play. 5 epic games built in. Oh, I'm sure. Penny Arcade has secured the exclusive right to create comics about video games. Buying a video game, play the game that's right for you. You can give Tiger Woods a tennis racket, but he knows that golf is the game that's right for him. So how does Tiger know which computer and video games are okay to play? He checks the rating on the gaming box, and so should you. Wow. Gamer Nation. Giving hardcore gamers what they want and casual gamers what they need. Wow. Ridge Racer behind the game. Oh, I guess they're doing a little deep dive into the history. Area 51, some strategies. Okay. Oh yeah, they used to have like maps and stuff like that for various games and stuff. That's cool. Oh, reader reviews. All this stuff is so neat. Oh shit. Only 8 issues away from 100. Wow. Look at that. Look at these covers. Ghost in the Shell, Tekken 3, Final Fantasy Tactics. So cool. Wow, I love this. This is so neat. This is so cool. I could do this all day. But I'm not. I'm not going to do that to you all. I think I am going to wrap it up, though. It's been a couple of hours. It's not my longest stream ever. It's not my shortest, you know. I've done worse. But I think I will be back on Sunday, probably, most likely. And yeah. I'll probably play some PS1 demos. I don't know if I'm going to be dedicated to this idea of like going back and forth between different games or just sticking to the same one. But I've missed playing some PS1 demos, so that's what I'm gonna do on Sunday. And I hope that you enjoyed today's stream. If you did, definitely press that like button and all that juiciness. Feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you on Sunday for some PS1 demos. Have a good one, y'all. Bye!